There is a spin, a dizzying, hypnotic, and all-consuming spin. You know the feeling. It is the blur of the turning cards, the spinning wheel, the flashing screen. It is a world of pure, chaotic potential, where salvation and ruin are separated by a single, heart-stopping moment. It promises everything, and it demands nothing but your absolute attention. The spin is a powerful siren, and its song is designed to pull you in, to make you forget the world outside, and to make you forget the most important thing of all, yourself. Because in the heart of that chaotic spin, you lose your center. The part of you that is calm, rational, and in control is thrown aside. Your sense of self dissolves into the frantic rhythm of the game. You are no longer a person making choices. You are a nerve ending, a raw bundle of hope and fear, reacting to the spin of an indifferent machine. You have surrendered your will, your peace, and your power to the dizzying momentum of the game. You are a passenger on a ride. You cannot seem to stop. But what if you could? What if there was a way to slow it all down, to bring the blur into focus, to silence the noise and hear your own voice again? There is. The wisdom of the ancient Stoics is not a judgment on your struggle. It is a lifeline thrown into the heart of the vortex. It is the timeless art of finding an unshakable center in the middle of a raging hurricane. This is your guide to stopping the spin once and for all, and planting your feet firmly on the solid ground of reason, self-control, and lasting peace. Taking this first step, even by just watching this video, is an act of immense courage. Admitting to yourself that the spin has taken control is the beginning of all true strength. By subscribing to our channel and liking this video, you are making a quiet, powerful declaration that you are ready to fight for your center. You are joining a community of individuals who are walking this same difficult path of recovery. We are here to walk it with you every step of the way. Our journey today is a journey from the outside in. We must first understand the powerful external force of the spin, dissecting the mechanics of the trap that has ensnared so many. Then, armed with that knowledge, we will turn inward. We will learn how to cultivate the profound and unshakable inner stability of the center, the stoic sanctuary within you that, once built, can never be broken by the chaos of the outside world. This is the path from being a slave to the game to becoming the master of yourself. Let us begin by deconstructing the spin. We must look our enemy in the eye. The initial appeal of gambling is its promise of a shortcut. Life is hard. Building wealth is slow. Discipline is difficult. The spin offers a seductive alternative, a magical path that bypasses all the hard work. It whispers that you can solve your real-world problems, your debts, your dissatisfaction, your feelings of inadequacy, with one lucky break. It is the ultimate fantasy of a reward without effort. This fantasy is powered by a biological engine. Every time you play, every time there is a near miss, every time you get a small, tantalizing win, your brain is flooded with dopamine, the chemical of reward and anticipation. The architects of these games, both online and offline, are masters of this science. They have designed a perfect machine to hijack your brain's reward system, creating a powerful, addictive chemical loop. This is not a moral failing on your part. It is a biological trap, and you have walked into it. To keep you in this loop, the spin offers you a powerful and dangerous lie, the illusion of control. You begin to believe you have a system. You see patterns in the randomness. You think you are due for a win. You believe your skill, your insight, your special knowledge can somehow influence a game of pure mathematical chance. This illusion is the key to the trap. It gives you permission to keep playing because you feel that you are not a helpless victim of chance, but an active participant with agency. This illusion of control is what leads you into the abyss, into the most dangerous and soul-destroying phase of the addiction, chasing your losses. The rational, centered mind knows that when you are in a hole, the first thing you must do is stop digging. But the mind caught in the spin believes the exact opposite. It becomes convinced that the only way to fix the problem of your losses is with more of the very thing that caused them. More betting, bigger bets. This is not a strategy. This is the frantic, panicked thrashing of a drowning person who has lost all sense of direction. Your reason is gone. Your center is gone. You are no longer playing to win. You are playing to get back to zero, to erase the shame and the pain of your losses. You are sacrificing your future, your rent money, your children's savings, your long-term security, in a desperate, irrational attempt to undo the mistakes of the past. The spin is now feeding on your desperation, and the cost of this is so much more than just the money. The true price of the spin is measured in the currency of your soul. It is the trust you have broken with the people who love you. It is the web of lies and secrets you must weave to hide your actions. It is the constant crushing weight of shame and anxiety that you carry with you every single moment of the day. It is the isolation, the feeling that no one could possibly understand the hell you are living in. The spin steals your time, your focus, and your precious mental energy. It robs you of your self-respect. It turns you into a stranger to yourself, a person who acts against their own values, a puppet whose strings are pulled by the frantic need for the next bet. You have lost more than money in the casino. You have lost yourself. The person you were meant to be is lost somewhere in the dizzying, chaotic blur. And then one day, the spin stops. It is usually after a catastrophic loss, a moment so devastating that the machine can no longer sustain its own illusion. In the horrifying, silent aftermath, the adrenaline fades and the cold, hard reality sets in. You see the full extent of the damage you have caused. This moment of hitting rock bottom is one of exquisite pain, but it is also a moment of sacred opportunity. It is the first time in a long time that you are truly free to choose a different path. The first step on that new path, the first act of finding your center, is the Stoic practice of radical acceptance. You must, with all the courage you can muster, accept the reality of your situation exactly as it is. The money is gone. You cannot win it back. The past is unchangeable. You must abandon the fantasy of undoing what is done. To try and win it back is to start the spin all over again. The Stoic embraces their fate, amor fati, not because they like it, but because it is the only solid ground to build upon. You must accept your losses as the price you have paid for a very expensive but invaluable education. You must accept your present circumstances without indulging in the useless, self-destructive emotions of shame or guilt. You are here now. This is your starting point. You cannot take a single step forward if you are still trying to run backward into the past. Acceptance is the act of dropping the heavy chains of regret so that you can finally begin to walk freely. The second step is to reclaim your power. This is where the dichotomy of control becomes your sword and your shield. The entire business model of the gambling industry is based on keeping your focus on what you cannot control. The turn of the next card, the outcome of the next race, the spin of the next wheel. Your addiction is fueled by your obsession with the uncontrollable. Your recovery, therefore, depends on a radical shift in focus. You must consciously and deliberately withdraw all of your mental and emotional energy from the outcomes you cannot control. Instead, you must focus with the intensity of a laser beam on the one thing in the universe you have absolute power over: your own choices. Your choice to place a bet or not to place a bet. Your choice to open the app or not to open the app. Every time you make that choice, you are exercising your true power. The spin is powerlessness. Your center is the seat of your power. Let's pause and use that power right now. What is the most common and seductive lie that the spin tells you? Is it the whisper that you're due for a big win? Is it the desperate thought that you can win it all back if you just bet a little bigger? Is it the false hope that this is your only way out? By identifying the specific lie and sharing it in the comments below, you are dragging it out of the shadows and into the light of reason. You are exposing it, and in doing so you begin to rob it of its power over you. The third step is to begin the work of building your fortress. For too long, your mind has been an open, undefended field, easily overrun by the invading armies of impulse and temptation. Now, you must become an engineer of your own soul. You must build what Marcus Aurelius called the inner citadel. This is the fortress of reason and principle within you, a place of unshakable calm and strength that you can retreat to when the storms of life rage outside. The bricks of this fortress are your new principles. I am a person who does not gamble. My worth is not determined by a win or a loss. I will focus only on what I can control. The mortar that holds these bricks together is your daily practice, your daily recommitment to these truths. Every day that you choose not to gamble, you are adding another stone to the walls of your citadel. You are building with your own hands a sanctuary that no external temptation can ever breach. The fourth step is to learn how to defend that fortress in the moment of attack. The urge to gamble will come. The spin will try to start again. In that moment, your training is to practice the Stoic art of attention, or prosoj. It is the skill of creating a deliberate pause between the urge and your action. The urge is the storm raging outside the walls of your citadel. Your job is not to fight the storm, but to refuse to open the gates. In that sacred pause, you simply observe the urge. You watch it with a kind of detached curiosity. You see it for what it is, just a cascade of chemicals in your brain, a pattern of thought, a memory. It is not you, and it is not a command. By not feeding it with your attention or your action, you are starving it. The storm will rage, but eventually it will pass. Each time you do this, you weaken the addiction's power and you strengthen your own. You are training yourself in the art of stillness. The fifth and final step is to find a new why. A gambling addiction often rushes in to fill a void, a lack of meaning or purpose in a person's life. The false, empty purpose of the big win becomes a substitute for a genuine reason to live. To truly heal, you must replace that false purpose with a true one. You must find a new, noble, and virtuous why for your life. What will you do with all the time, money, and mental energy that you are reclaiming from the spin? Will you rebuild the broken relationships with your family? Will you dedicate yourself to a new skill or a new career? Will you find a way to serve your community, to use your painful experience to help others? The Stoic finds their ultimate purpose in the pursuit of virtue, in becoming a wiser, more just, more courageous, and more self-controlled human being. This is the ultimate jackpot, a prize of character that once earned can never be lost. Imagine now the person who has walked this path. They have rebuilt their life from the inside out. The frantic, chaotic noise of the spin has been replaced by a quiet, steady silence in their soul. They can walk past a casino or see a betting ad on television and feel nothing but a mild sense of pity for those still trapped inside the machine. The siren's song no longer has any power over them because they are listening to a more beautiful music from within. They are engaged in the slow, difficult, but profoundly rewarding work of rebuilding the trust they have broken. This is the Stoic virtue of justice in action. It is a path of honesty, of making amends where possible, and of demonstrating through consistent daily action that they are a new person. Their recovery is not just for them, it is a gift they give to everyone who was harmed by their addiction. Their centered actions begin to heal the wounds caused by their chaotic past. They have discovered the meaning of true wealth. It is not a lucky jackpot. It is the peace of mind that comes from being the master of your own impulses. It is the richness of a life lived with integrity and purpose. It is the deep, abiding security that comes not from a pile of chips, but from the unshakable foundation of a well-fortified inner citadel. They were chasing a fleeting prize in a rigged game, and they have instead found the permanent treasure of a well-ordered soul. And so we come back to the beginning. The world will always offer you a spin. It is loud, it is seductive, and it is everywhere. But the power to be still, the power to stand in the quiet, unmoving center of your own being, is always, always available to you. It is your birthright. Stoicism is not a magic cure. It is a map and a set of tools that can guide you back to that powerful stillness that already exists within you. Thank you for the immense courage you have shown by walking through this guide today. This is the hardest work a person can do, and you have taken the first step. To get the daily support and reinforcement you need on this journey of recovery, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. Your path forward is a series of choices. The spin will always beckon. Your center will always wait. You, and you alone, have the power to choose. Will you let yourself be pulled into the chaos, or will you choose right now to be still?